Good day, and if you thought royal life was all serene gardens, elegant protocol, and perfect smiles, think again. Because behind the palace doors, even queens can clash, and when Mary meets Margrethe, it is subtle, strategic, and very, very newsworthy. Welcome to Royal News Daily, where the crowns sparkle, but the tensions sparkle brighter. Before we jump into the heart of this royal rivalry, make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications bell. That way you are first in line when the palace whispers become headlines. Now let us unravel the story. Queen Margrethe II, Denmark's formidable matriarch, is known for her sharp mind, artistic flair, and unwavering control of her kingdom. Queen Mary, her daughter-in-law, is elegant, poised, and deeply respected, but she brings a different style to the palace. Where Margrethe is decisive and traditional, Mary is diplomatic, modern, and highly visible on the international stage. These contrasting approaches naturally can create sparks behind closed doors. Transitioning to the tension itself, insiders have hinted at subtle clashes over duties, priorities, and even public appearances. The press may never capture the whispered disagreements in palace corridors, but the patterns are visible to those who follow closely. Delayed joint appearances, carefully staged public events, and moments where body language speaks louder than words. Imagine two chess grandmasters playing a match with invisible pieces. That is the subtle art of royal negotiation. But let us not over-dramatize. This is not a full-blown war with shouting matches and flying tiaras. It is the tension of generations, old guard versus new perspectives, tradition versus modernity, and the careful balancing act required to maintain family unity under public scrutiny. Every disagreement, every minor feud, ultimately tests the strength of the monarchy itself. Now add another layer, the media. Social media magnifies even the slightest hint of tension. A solo photograph here, a missing smile there, and suddenly headlines scream, "Queens at war," or "Family rift exposed." The palace, of course, maintains decorum, but the public appetite for intrigue ensures that every subtle signal is scrutinized, debated, and sensationalized. And the stakes are high. Queen Margrethe has guided Denmark through decades of stability, while Mary represents the future, the international face, and the modernizing influence within the family. Their dynamic shapes not only public perception, but also internal decision-making, ceremonial roles, and even the upbringing of the younger royals. In effect, a minor clash between the queens echoes through every corner of the palace. Here's the fascinating twist. Sometimes conflict is disguised as collaboration. A disagreement over public engagements, for example, might appear strategic or even choreographed, but it's rooted in genuine negotiation of roles and influence. Royals are masters of subtlety, where a raised eyebrow can communicate more than a public statement ever could. Yet, despite the undercurrents, the monarchy endures. Queen Margrethe remains the steady anchor, Queen Mary continues to shine on the global stage, and the younger generation observes, learns, and adapts. The tension, in a way, ensures evolution. It reminds us that royal life is not static. It is a living institution, constantly navigating tradition, expectations, and modern challenges. Ultimately, the palace doesn't want the public to see these moments because the monarchy thrives on unity and